Have you ever felt the weight of the world, the constant pull of daily distractions, and wondered, where is the peace I yearn for? In this Ramadan, we don't just abstain from food and drink. We embark on a journey inward, a pilgrimage of the soul. But how do we truly connect with the essence of this blessed month? How do we turn fleeting moments of reflection into lasting spiritual growth? Imagine, if you will, the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, in the cave of Hira, seeking solace, seeking divine guidance. He wasn't simply escaping the world, he was diving deep into its heart, seeking its true meaning. Are we willing to do the same? Are we ready to leave behind the noise and embrace the silence, not just outwardly, but within? Ramadan isn't just about the physical fast. It's about fasting the heart from negativity, from envy, from the whispers of doubt. It's about cleansing our inner landscape, making it a garden where faith blossoms. You know, we often hear the word taqwa, God consciousness. But what does it really mean? Is it merely a word we repeat, or a state of being we strive for? It's about remembering, in every moment, that we are seen, that we are heard, that we are loved. Consider this: every act of charity, every whispered prayer, every moment of patience you cultivate in Ramadan is a seed you plant. But seeds need fertile ground to grow. Are you preparing the soil of your heart? Are you removing the weeds of resentment and anger? We all have stories, don't we? Stories of struggle, of loss, of moments when we felt utterly alone. But in Ramadan, we remember the story of Joseph, tested beyond measure, yet his faith remained unwavering. What trials are you facing? What tests are you enduring? Remember, every hardship is an opportunity for spiritual elevation. Think about the nights of Ramadan, especially the last 10. Laylatul Qadr, the night of power, a night more precious than 1,000 months. Do you feel the anticipation? Do you feel the longing? It's a night when the veil between heaven and earth thins. A night when prayers are answered, when destinies are rewritten. But are we ready to receive this blessing? Are we prepared to open our hearts and let the light in? You might ask, how can I make the most of this Ramadan? It's not about grand gestures or elaborate rituals. It's about sincerity. It's about showing up day after day with a heart full of hope and a spirit ready to learn. It's about finding beauty in the simple acts, a kind word, a gentle smile, a moment of gratitude. Let's talk about the Quran. This sacred book, revealed in Ramadan, is a guide, a healer, a source of endless wisdom. But how often do we truly listen to its message? How often do we let its words penetrate our hearts? This Ramadan, let's not just read the Quran, let's live it. Let's make its teachings our compass, guiding us through the challenges of life. We often focus on the external aspects of fasting, the hunger, the thirst. But what about the internal fast? The fast from judgment, from gossip, from the endless pursuit of worldly desires. This Ramadan, let's strive to purify our tongues, to guard our thoughts, to cultivate a heart that reflects the divine attributes. Imagine the joy of Eid, the celebration of completing this sacred month. But what kind of joy are we seeking? Is it the fleeting pleasure of new clothes and delicious food, or the lasting joy of spiritual transformation? True Eid is when our hearts are filled with gratitude, when we feel closer to Allah, when we have learned to love and forgive. This Ramadan, let's not just observe the rituals. Let's experience the essence. Let's not just fast. Let's transform. Let's not just pray. Let's connect. Let's make this Ramadan a turning point, a moment when we truly awaken to the beauty of our faith. Remember, the journey of Ramadan is a journey of the heart. It's a journey of self-discovery, of spiritual growth, of returning to our true selves. And as we embark on this journey, let's remember that we are never alone. Allah is with us every step of the way, and in His presence, we find the peace, the solace. And as we walk this path, let's ask ourselves, what is holding us back? Is it fear? Is it doubt? Is it the weight of past mistakes? You know, Ramadan is a month of forgiveness, not just from Allah, but from ourselves. We often carry burdens that we were never meant to hold. Imagine releasing those burdens. What would that feel like? We talk about patience, sabr, as a virtue, especially in Ramadan. But what does it truly mean to be patient? Is it simply enduring hardship? Or is it seeing the wisdom in the trials we face? Think of the stories of the prophets, each tested in their own way. They didn't just endure. They learned, they grew, they emerged stronger. Can we do the same? Can we see the lessons hidden in our own struggles? You know, we live in a world that constantly tells us to look outward, to seek validation from others. But Ramadan whispers a different message. It invites us to look inward, to find our strength, our peace, our purpose within. What if, just for a moment, we silenced the external noise and listened to the voice of our own hearts? What wisdom might we discover? And what about gratitude? We often take the blessings in our lives for granted. The air we breathe, the food we eat, the love of our families. Ramadan reminds us to appreciate these gifts, to see the beauty in the ordinary. Imagine waking up each morning with a heart full of gratitude, not just for what we have, but for who we are. How would that change our perspective? We speak of community, of ummah, especially in Ramadan. But what does it mean to be part of a community? Is it simply sharing meals and attending prayers? Or is it supporting one another, lifting each other up, being a source of strength and comfort? Think of the Prophet's companions, their unwavering loyalty, their selfless acts of service. Can we embody that spirit of brotherhood and sisterhood? Let's delve deeper into the concept of ihsan, excellence. It's not just about doing good deeds. It's about doing them with sincerity, with mindfulness, with a sense of beauty. It's about seeing Allah in every act, in every moment. Imagine approaching every task, every interaction, with this sense of excellence. How would that transform our lives? And what about the nights? The quiet, still nights of Ramadan, when the world seems to pause, and the veil between us and the divine thins, those nights are precious. They are opportunities for intimate conversations with Allah, for heartfelt prayers. Are we making the most of these sacred moments? Are we allowing ourselves to be truly present, to truly connect? You know, we often think of Ramadan as a month of giving, of charity. But what about giving of ourselves? Giving our time, our attention, our compassion. Imagine reaching out to someone who is struggling, offering a listening ear, a kind word, a helping hand. What impact could we have? And as we approach the end of Ramadan, let's not let the spirit of this blessed month fade away. Let's carry its lessons with us, into our daily lives, into our relationships, into our work. Let's make Ramadan a turning point, a moment of lasting transformation. Because, you see, Ramadan is not just a month, it's a journey. It's a journey of the heart, a journey of the soul, a journey back to our true selves. And as we continue on this journey, let's remember that we are not alone. We are surrounded by the love and mercy of Allah, guiding us, supporting us, embracing us. And in His presence, we find the peace, the solace, the guidance we seek, not just in Ramadan, but always.